Hey guys, today's workout is a med ball workout. So we're going to be doing exercises that all involve the use of a med ball. So it is an EMOM workout. What that means is every minute on the minute. We're going to give you a rep range or a time frame that you complete within the minute, and then you stay at the same exercise for 4 times. When you complete your rep range, that time is your rest. So it's built in within the minute. You'll stay 4 times at every exercise. You have 8 stations total. We're going to provide all the modifications and exercises in the video to follow. Hope you enjoy. Here we have a med ball push-up. So you're going to place the med ball under one hand. You're going for 5 to 10 reps on the left side. After you complete that rep range, you'll roll the ball across to the other side. You're welcome to complete this from your knees as a modification. If you have a wrist injury or you would want to just skip the push-ups because you think that we're crazy and we do too many push-ups, you're going to lie on your back. You're going to adduct by pressing your hands against the ball and then push the ball up directly above your chest for a chest press. Here we have a med ball tricep extension. So we're bringing our hands directly above our head and then we're hinging from our elbows to drop the ball behind our head. This movement is targeting in our triceps. If you are limited in your overhead flexed shoulder mobility, you can come to the floor and do this from a skull crusher position. So you're lying on your back and then hinging from your elbows, bringing the med ball down towards your forehead. Here we have a single leg pistol squat to a riser. So we're using our table. We're racking the med ball at our chest height. One leg stays planted on the floor. That leg has the weight in its heel of that foot. Then the other leg comes out in front of the body. You're going to go for 5 to 10 on the right. After you complete this, you'll switch to the other side. Key things you want to focus on here is keeping that chest pressed forward. Back is neutral the whole time. If you want to add a bit more support for counterbalance, you can extend the med ball out in front of you. If you're finding this really difficult, you're going to increase the height of your riser or drop the med ball and do this body weight. You can also prop a chair beside you and use a chair to help support you on the way back up. Here we have a med ball Russian twist. So in this option, our feet are pressed onto the floor. We're then rotating our trunk so that our shoulders face the wall of the side that the ball taps down onto the floor. Then we're twisting through our trunk to come to the other side. To make this a little bit harder, option 1, we can elevate our feet off of the floor, and then we have to maintain more stability in our core to hold us in this position. The further we lean back, as long as our spine is neutral, the harder this will be. If you want to make this easier, you will drop the med ball and do this option 1 with no med ball. Here we have a med ball halo. So we're going to bring the med ball in front of our chest, then we're bringing it all the way around our head. We're using our shoulders here to move the med ball, and we're stabilizing through our core. So if we want to make this a little bit harder, we're going to sink into a squat, and at the bottom of the squat, that's where we're going to complete the med ball halo. Here we have a kneeling med ball slam. So if you have the space, you're welcome to do this standing. If we do this from a standing position, we hit our ceiling. So half kneeling position, we're lifting the med ball up overhead and then we're crunching in through the core to launch the ball into the floor. The med ball bounces back up into our hands and we repeat. If we have delicate floors or maybe we're the upstairs neighbor, we can use a pillow to cushion that landing. If your med ball doesn't bounce back, what you want to make sure is that you just keep your spine neutral as you pick the med ball back up each time. Here we have a Bulgarian split squat with our back foot elevated on the med ball. There are 2 options for your foot position. You can have your toes flat or your toes propped up on the med ball like so. So either option, you're going to find which one works for you. Your back knee is sinking down as close to the floor as you can get it, and your front knee and toes are tracking in the same direction at all times. Our spine stays neutral as we go down and then we come right back up. If you want to modify, you're going to do your Bulgarian split squat on a riser that has stability, so you can take it to a table or you can stack up a bit of books. Whatever you want to use, you can create your own stability riser. The last exercise is a med ball plank roll through. So we're reaching cross body and we're sliding the med ball across underneath. We're maintaining our hip position, so we want to keep our hips square and we're engaging through our core. Modification option 1, you drop to your knees and you complete this from your knees. If you have a dumbbell, you can also do this with a dumbbell and slide it across the surface.
ball of fire. Give me baby. It feels good. Give me baby. Yeah, you got it like a love should. You're mine, so kind. I'm a better soul, but you're mine. Between my thumb, I'm getting up, but the show's fun. Come on, baby, you drop the way that good and for me. Ball of fire.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go.
Well, I'm upper class, high society. Got stiff to ballroom notoriety. And I always fill my ballrooms, the event is never small. The social ladies say I've got the juice from all to go. I've got big balls, I've got big balls. I've such big balls, and I've got big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. And my balls are always bouncing, my ball is always full. And everybody comes and comes again. If your name is on the guest list, no one can take you higher. Everybody says
3, 2, 1, go.
But when they're held for pleasure, they're the balls that I like best. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. It's my belief that my big balls are